Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The machine, not the machine, but we do have it. Oh, and we might play it today because of that. But new contracts are available. Today is update day. Can I hear my game? Yes, I can. Okay. The garage is silent. That's right. I turn off music because I put music in my videos when I'm in the garage and I don't like them overlapping each other. So, but what's going on today? First of all, a new store. In Valor, we have 6 new tanks, or 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 new tanks available for purchase. The Brenos, the Agalate, I don't know how you say it. The Vengeance, the Defiance, and the Adler. This is definitely the best. The M440 with 9. This thing is really good. And then probably the Vengeance, if you're wondering. So, like, what to go for? Oh, I should get the Brenos. No, you shouldn't get the Brenos. Get the Elgate. That's better. And then of course you have all these, and people are wondering what's the best here. The QL is really good, the Dragon is really good, and the SVAC are really good. Those are probably the 3 best over there. But today we're probably gonna do some. I haven't played the Sentinel yet, and I would like to. I know it's Cold War, but I'd also love to play some Dragon, some QL, and we're gonna be starting things off with. I didn't mean to go to this mode. I don't want to play in this mode. I reset my filters. There we go. Some Ho-Ri. Alright, because we can play the Ho-Ri for the contract. Hey, Mad Friday. Welcome. And so this is where we're going to start. Let's see. But first we have to sign it so that we don't play in vain. We're in overtime now. Now you can buy it if you want to. With money, I think. I'm not going to do that. That's crazy that they send it to us, though. And the Stubbs. I think I already own the Stubbs. If I do this, can I buy it? No. Okay, well. Let's sign the other one. Bottom. And there we go, the Sharpshooter. You got a stage 4. I've read your comment. And you haven't opened it yet, right? You should record your opening and if you want to and send it to me. I don't know if you're on PlayStation or Xbox. But we'll feature it. If you want, we'll feature it in a short. And see what you get. All right, Ho-Ri time. I think all we have to do is win a game and earn some experience, and we get through stage 1. No problem. And I think it's either stage 3 or 4. I think it's stage 3 where we have to start playing mediums. But first 2 stages, we can just play the Ho-Ri. I gotta turn my game up. I turned it down so that you guys can hear me better over the engines. And let me know if it sounds good or if the game's too quiet. It sounds good in post-production when I was doing videos, so hopefully it sounds good for you guys. Where can I send it on Xbox? Just click share and then send it to the Null Trooper. Actually, CloneGuy YouTube. CloneGuy YouTube. That's right. The Null Trooper is just what appears in game. So CloneGuy YT. And yeah, I would love the feature. Bounce the M4 shot. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, he made it to cover, and then I look over and he hasn't. Got my armor toward him. side is he on? He's on the other side. Putting in the work, huh? Making these people regret their lives. I don't think we get spotted here if we stand still. And I could be wrong about that. That's too short to shoot down the cover. Hey, David. Yeah, it was a long trip, but we're doing good now. As you state. E5 out in the open. He might have snipers with him. Nice. Okay, now we have a contender to worry about. Artie will have shots on us here, though. And he's platooned with the contender. German sneaking up, I think, on this tank destroyer. I think it's the 704. Unable to, and he bounces off. Oh, the 704 is there. 704 snuck away, huh? $113. It's really good, but it's really hard to play, like you said. It is a good tank. But you really have to finagle yourself to make it work. If he backs up... Okay, he's backing up. We're good. Go, go, go. We could take a hit from the 704 and kill him. Because we can shoot twice. The contender was 3 marked, by the way. Their team was stacked. Looking at their team lineup, I don't know how they're losing so badly. A little bit of a lag spike there. It's all good. Yeah, Artie got me. Artie's cool. But no, yeah, their team was absolutely stacked, but they sucked this game around. That's the thing. Okay, so here's what I'm noticing when I'm playing this game. Going up against Super Unicums. Super Unicums all are greedy players. For instance, let's talk about this decoy guy. He's gone to here. Then he did nothing to help his team win this flank. Then he fell back to here. That's his game. Why is that his game? Because all he wants is damage. He's going for 3 marks. He's going for gold. Whatever he's going for. He's not going for the win. And that's something you're going to notice about Super Unicums. They don't go for the win. They still have high win rates because they do a lot of damage, and when you do a lot of damage, you win games. But the moment you go up against someone who's actually trying to win the game and knows what they're doing, they might not do more damage. But they're going to beat the Super Unicums. Super Unicums are all predictable. But you know who's not predictable? The random players. You know exactly what the Super Unicum is going to do. The Super Unicum is going to be hiding in the back, and he's going to be the last tank alive. In this case, he might be second to last tank alive. But we'll see. No, E5. Yeah, he's the last tank alive. And their platoon. Also, their platoon of Unicums actually tried. I did read that one, but there's a lot of glitch spots. But yeah, no, this was... It's just strange, I've noticed. Super Unicums are obsessed with their purple stats. And here's why they're obsessed with purple stats and not winning the game. It's because people were conditioned in this game to think that purple stats are important. WN8 is important. You have clans that don't let you in. Decoy is one of them. Unless you have a certain WN8, because apparently that's important if you want to be on the leaderboard. Again, you have this culture that pushes that. When in reality, win rate is better. It absolutely is. Now, win rate can be farmed in platoons. Sure. That's an argument I've heard. Like, oh, you can just play a platoon to farm win rate. But it's like, yeah, but if you put a bunch of 48%ers in a platoon, they're probably still going to have a 48% win rate. And besides, even if you do increase your win rate playing in a platoon, it's still win rate. You're still winning the game. You know what you don't get more of in a platoon? WN8, because now you're sharing damage. So it's just quite interesting to me. I've noticed that we seem to win more when we're up against Unicums than when we're not. See, these guys did nothing. All Unicums. Their Artie sure did something, but he's artillery. Hiding in the back. I mean, the only thing he did was finish me off. That's it. Really. But we smoked this poor object. He got one bit of damage into us. And we shot him 3 times. You sent the clip? Alright, we'll take a look. But yeah, that's the... That's just my spiel. Oh, we got gifted the camo. The Swedish camo voucher. And Obi-Wan 2 we'll also look at. Alright, this is a tier 4 war chest, guys. I'm gonna record this. If I can find my mouse. Okay. The Hunter. Well, there you have it. One of the rarest. Right, we'll take a look. One of the rarest things to have happen to you in this game is get one of those war chests, and all he got was a Hunter, which he probably already had. W8 can be farmed easy with mixing in lower tier tanks with Cold War. I've seen that a good deal. Yeah, W8 is easy. Another thing that gives W8, light tanks. Light tanks give a ton of W8. Medium tanks also give a bit. Heavy tanks kind of give the lowest, kind of. It has a lot to do with alpha. The lower the alpha of your tank, the more W8 you get. It's really weird that way because it counts like hits and penetrations and stuff like that. And so something like the T67 scores a lot. Your Chieftain scores more than, let's say, your E100. It doesn't take into account win rate. It doesn't take into account surviving. It doesn't take into account resetting the base or capping the base or anything that really wins games. So, and you didn't have it before. Well, there you go. Okay, contract. Now where are we at? Stage 1 is done. Stage 2. Stage 2, I have to play a heavy tank now. Ah. Earn 6,000 more XP in any number of battles. Place in the top 5 XP earners. That one's easy. We have to win 2 games. So it's 2 games, basically, is what this is going to take. Well, let's do the 113. We have armor angling on here, but armor hardening, I don't want that. Oh, this is reinforced internals. Oh, that's actually really important on this tank. Oh, I had that set up for competitive because I played a lot in the comp league. I'm not playing comp league now. I don't have time. They play with usually when I'm not available, so. There we go. 500 meters view range, that's the way to do it. Let's go. I want that sharpshooter. So there was a time, I think, to get the sharpshooter, you had to get stage 5 done. Which you still have to do stage 5, but it was harder. It was like you had to kill somebody while undetected twice. Like I think they were undetected? Or you were undetected? I think it was you were undetected. No. I don't remember what it was, but I did a video on it. It was one of the most popular ones because people were really struggling with it. But they give me a really good map here. Unfortunately, there's artillery that can dig me out of my favorite spot, but we're going to try to go to my favorite spot anyway. They give me the good side, and I'm in a perfect tank for it. Yeah, this tank is going to be almost impossible to dig out. Now, I've really shown this spot off in a members-only video. But I get to show it off again now. But we're getting to the end of the season, guys, and hopefully closer and closer to the Swiss tanks, along with the Marks of Excellence update. Very excited about that. But we've kept enough free XP and credits, and I think I need a bit more on the silver department to make sure when that Swiss line comes out that we have the tier 10 immediately and we can show it off, get some reviews out. Okay. This place is very susceptible to artillery. And if artillery doesn't dig me out, we win the game. Plain and simple. That's how good this spot is. That guy's already missing health. Bad driving, perhaps. Perfect. I was kind of hoping he'd go here. He's their big player, their good player. And there's going to be nothing he can do to me from this position. Right here. Really, Murat? What a Murat. What a Murat. Okay. Yeah, he's like, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this. I know you didn't. Yeah, I win. So, just notice the trade there. Yeah, this is gonna work if Artie just wants to shoot me the entire time. But he shot me for 400 and my team blasted him for 900. Like, look how much he's lost. He's dead. Their #1 player is out of the game. Just like that. Because of our position. Just like that. That's why I go here. And he's been playing that for a few days, so he's going for marks, I think. Meanwhile, we're just being annoying. But yeah, it's not working as well because of the pig. Thank you. Whoa! The Panzer hit that. The VK. That's insanity. So my armor just isn't working. this game because everybody's RNG is better than mine. Found it. I'm hoping Artie doesn't care that I'm here anymore. Because this is where I want to be. The problem is this VK just does not want to get spotted. We're actually getting crushed this game. We have to win 2 games, right? Well, that ain't gonna happen. The VK's there now. Okay. We're gonna load some heat now. Deal with the Z5. Too many friends. Too many friends. Not happening. You know what's sad for you, buddy? I have adrenaline rush. Oh, he does too! I had a 5 seconds reload. He sticks his gun up. Good job, buddy. You did it. I hope that was just a salute and not a taunt. I doubt it, though. We actually lose. Armor doesn't work on 113. No, it doesn't. Even my turret was getting penned there, which is unfortunate. Don't expect your hull to work. Your hull is awful. Your hull is awful. $7,000 damage is not enough to win these days. I'm including my assist, by the way. 7,000. But that's why I like that spot so much. The problem was their artillery. And where's that? This guy hit 1 shot that game, and it was on me, and he penned it. But look what we did to their top player. He did nothing. He couldn't do anything from where he was because my spot was better. And that's the difference between those spawns. We have a very powerful position on our side of the map, but other than that, that side of the map that we're on usually loses. Because there's no map control. The enemy can push all the way up to the middle part of the map, which is where they were, and our team can't. The furthest you can go is where I was. It's a medium, not a heavy? Oh, absolutely. The Object 430U plays better as a heavy than the 113 does. I mean, I'm not a fan of this map. Hey, Drew Super Unicorn. We're just grinding through the stages of the contract for the Sharpshooter. We're on stage 2, which requires, I think, 2 victories with a heavy tank. Shouldn't be too hard, though we just lost the last one despite having a good start. So we're going to try to pull it back there. Pull it back here. Get that win. And a tank that is really not a heavy. Not even much of a heavium. Has a lot of health, though. Guys, there's a few more slots left open in the CloneGuy clan if you want to get in. If you want to have the tag clone, CL0NE. Once that fills up, we'll be starting another one. Haven't figured out what we're going to call it yet. It's going to have a 2 in it, probably. Hey, what are we doing today? We are grinding the contract. So right now we have to play a heavy tank, win twice. Then we're going to move on to the medium tanks, because I think that's stage 3. And I think that requires some assist damage. Like 4,000 or something. But in any number of battles. Real easy. Hello, friends. Piggy's already aiming at me. Didn't take him long. MBT, MX50. Get a funky angle here on this light tank, I think. Wow, that's too bad he turned. He was giving us his side and everything. Oh, he turned again. The dude is psychic. He's like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here. Oh, but I am. Nice little ammo rack from the tier 8 light tank through the front of my tank. That's just what this tank does. Whole lot of nothing. And he could have just gone through my upper plate at that angle, which I'm sure he did, but I'm still disappointed. We have a small force of tanks holding this side. I don't know if I'm going to be enough to reinforce it. It's going to depend on how many of them they send. But right now, we only know the IS-23 who's about to die. And there he goes. Very nice. What did we find? A stockade. There's one miss. What did we find? An AT-15. We're gonna have some fun in the town here. There's their Death Star. He had to be somewhere. He's got far more DPM than I do. But he doesn't have the health to survive very long. Oh, there goes my ammo rush again, huh? An ISU. Stockade. There's the bat. One. He doesn't have the gun to do much to me either. It's just this Death Star we have to worry about. See, right now what I've done... This thing with the 4th mark would be amazing. It really would be. But what I've done right now, guys, is position myself not where I block damage, but where I use my hit points. Because this tank, you don't expect to block things. Just, you have a huge hit point pool, use that. That's my 3rd time being ammo racked this game. That's just normal in this tank. A bit of a low roll there. 4005 wanted some. Nah, he's just gonna splash my ammo rack again. And then I'll have to wait a long time before I get it back. We'll creep up now. I don't expect this Death Star poking, because he's a one-shot. We're gonna load HE, because I think the Death Star was splashable. And, of course, they have artillery. It was also splashable. 482 with HE. That's not much. SVAC is dead. He was not splashable, but now he is. Ram him and keep our shot. Huge platoon battles, that'd be cool. Yeah, no, we weren't gonna get to him in time. I probably should have kept backing up. Yep, what we did there was just use our health. We bullied the tier 8s. Surprised some of the tier 10s. And we don't score top, we score 3rd, but this is still probably going to be a 2nd or even a 1st class. In this tank it is a 2nd because it's not played too well these days. But there's victory number 1. What's the difference between toxic and broken? Okay, a broken tank is a tank that's imbalanced. Right? Something that is overtuned. In fact, technically something that's undertuned is also broken because it doesn't fit the meta, but people just don't play it. But yeah, overtuned. They've given it too much DPM. They've given it too much armor. They've done something of the sort. Toxic has some form of element to it. Something to it that is still broken. So something that's toxic is also broken. But basically something that punishes either too hard or too quickly. For instance, the T249 can just YOLO in, kill you, and then die. The tank itself is very toxic, but the tank itself also isn't very good because it has no health, because it can't deal with heavy tanks, because it gets outshined by other light tanks, but if it wants to kill you, it will. That's toxic. Night Stalker, same thing. It just YOLOs in and clips you down. Not only is it overtuned, but it's toxic because anyone can play it and smoke you in it. Avery is balanced. Here's the thing. The Avery is balanced these days. They've done a very good job at rebalancing it. However, it's still toxic because of the gun. The gun does auto damage. You're always splashing. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad. It's always splashing, always doing damage. And that's just a toxic mechanic. And you have a turret. Unlike the Death Star or the 4005 or the Storm Tiger, which also always do damage because of their HE shells, those things are big. They don't have health. They don't have armor. They're awkward to use. The the Centurion has a turret, has turret armor, gun depression over the side anyway. It's a lot easier to use and makes it a little bit more toxic. So usually toxic tanks have something about them, some kind of element. For instance, the SFAC. The SFAC has the double shot with no repercussion using 2 shots at the same time. Pretty toxic. The FV215B heavy tank. A couple months ago, before they nerfed its health, or its alpha back down to 400, it was 440. I would say that tank was broken. I think it was way too good. It wasn't toxic by any means. Nobody is in there like, oh man, they have an FV215B on their team. Oh well, I guess I get farmed or whatever. You know, like, oh, this is all over. No, because you could still deal with them pretty easily, but it was overtuned. So, speaking of, let's play it once. I think I have it loaded full of gold. Yes, I do, because I'm going for those gold marks. We'll see where we are after this match. But the term toxic and broken often are used interchangeably. You're going to have people calling things that are toxic broken, people calling things that are broken toxic. Oh, that's so toxic, that's so broken. But if you really get down to the nitty gritty and people are being more literal for what they mean, broken is typically something that's overtuned, and toxic is typically something that, well, makes the person you're shooting at or fighting against angry. That's toxic. If it does something to the person you're shooting at and makes them angry, it's toxic. Gold for the gold, yep. This one is highly competitive. This is a good map. At least the first part for the Zig, because you fight on this corner. Very nice to be a Zig. But not late game, of course. Night Stalker is balanced. It deserves buffs. 113 is toxic. Nerf it. You should put that on your resume and apply it for Wargaming. Johnny Minock. Dude needs to get a life. I hate to be that guy, but he does. Sometimes I hit 300 games a month, and I'm a content creator. And that man hits 3,300 a month. He plays 10 times more than I do, and I make money while I play. Hey, Zig, I'm sorry. I know you're playing CloneGuy, but I'm going to farm you a bit. Oh! What a bounce. Went into his upper plate. Had a nice shot at his lower plate. Missed it. We're getting good rolls despite our alpha being lower. There we go. That's the lower one. What already is that? Okay. There's two of them. Bat Chad's not so scary. And M5355. Nope. Which is a bit more scary. Ironically. Come on, guys. Let's push this guy. Push him back. Push him back. That's the Bat Chat. Kill him there. Just keep turning. Already still aiming at me, and I'm still spotted. Their light tank is being obnoxious. Sitting in a bush somewhere. That guy's dead. Toxic. Dude. This pig is obsessed with me. Literally, these guys are spotted pushing in. I haven't been spotted for 30 seconds. He's aimed for me. Gotta aim at CloneGuy. Artillery is toxic. Artillery is not broken. Here's the thing. I don't think artillery is broken. They don't do much damage anymore. They don't have much impact in the game. But they're toxic because they just get to shoot at you for free. That is toxic, which in turn is a broken mechanic. This guy's a one-shot for my tank, so we're gonna go help him out, make sure he gets the kill. He does, okay. Fresh, French chef's kiss right there. Okay, if you're at a bit of a standstill, guys, and you don't know what to do on this map, don't cross the bridge. Come over this way. Okay. First, we have to figure a way past that guy. Get a way to disappear. And we're gonna go this way. Yeah, this map, it's easy to stalemate on. Find where the tracks go into the water. And cross here. You have a bit more cover because you're lower. And then you can cross right here. And then we can just be annoying. Because now these guys can't do anything without being spotted. It's an E4 somewhere. Fix that and go. There, E4 is there. Just keep closing the distance on these guys. A type 4 for me to farm. Don't mind if I do. Okay, he's dead. Perfect. Not quite where he needs to be for me to farm. But now that he's dead... we don't have to worry about getting into a crossfire so much. I say that, but the Death Star moved on here. Which was a good play by him. Wow! I have no clue how he penned that, but he did, so. Oh, we're dead now. This guy is obsessed with me. He must be a subscriber. He likes the content. Artie's still trying to kill me. Like I said, obsessed. I don't have Adrenaline Rush on here? That's crazy. I have it on everything. But I guess not on my FV. We had to work hard for that one. But 6,000 combined. 96%. Nice. I don't know what we were at before, but 96% we'll take it. Yep, and that completes stage 2. Remember when you used to be able to sort your tanks so that you only had your contract available tanks? That was nice. Now that's not the case, is it? Okay, next stage, medium tanks. Detect one or more vehicles and destroy one or more vehicles in 3 battles. And destroy 10 vehicles. I'm not sure which one will come first. Let's see here. Do I want to do... Tier 7 mediums don't really entice me. This one does, though. Go try hard in it, yeah? Look at that, I got 64 premium runs in here. That's right, I was going for 3 mark years and years and years ago, and I just couldn't get it. I'm much better at the game now, so we'll see if it's any easier. We want radio jamming in this. We want comms expert. I want dynamic driving. And we need expert gunner. Cromwell B. You wish there was a good video on how to take them out? Sod made a video about how to take out the Rogel Dorn. He's like, oh, all you have to do. It's hilarious to me. Okay, Sod, he's a great guy. But he likes to say things aren't good because there is a weak point. They have a weak spot or whatever. He's like, oh, this tank's actually not that good because there's a weak spot. But just because a tank has a weak spot doesn't mean you're able to hit it, right? Doesn't mean everybody knows about it, right? He was saying you can go right through the drive wheel if you hit this. And it's so funny if you watch the video. It's like there's a specific pixel, a specific spot right above that you have to be below. And if you hit there, there's about a 40% chance that you penetrate, which means the tank's not that good. It's like there's a 40% chance. That's it. So even if I hit that, most likely I'm not going to pen. And I have to hit that specific spot. He's hilarious. But yeah, that just kind of shows how toxic they are. Healing packs? Yeah, I wouldn't want healing packs on here personally. Because there's a lot in the game. Like here you don't get this in Cold War, but here in World War II you still have those close games where you have to think with your brain and outmaneuver the enemy. But imagine you're in a 1 versus 5 scenario and you have to kill everyone and it's going to take you, 10 7 8 minutes to kill them all. So you have to be surgical. just think about how impossible that is to win if they can just keep healing. Or they can heal at all. Because you're able to heal, sure. But that gets you, let's say, 10% of your health back, maybe 20% of your health back. They're able to heal all 5 of them, and they do the same thing. They've gotten 100% health back toward one vehicle, basically. They're healing a lot more than you are. Which is not a good thing. I already can kiss my grits. Dude, this pig is a sucky boy. I'm gonna take grand pleasure in murdering him. I'm not there anymore, loser lord. Oh yeah, hitting things on the move with this tank? Impossible. It has some of the worst vertical guidance in the game. Alright. Where's this sucky boy? I'm gonna go kill him. Why are you shooting me? I literally went around you, respectfully. So, because you exist, how dare you? Where are you at, pig lord? Oh, he thinks he can escape? I'll just shoot you in the ammo rack. Running away, little man. Run away more. We're just gonna go wide. It'll be a tough one to win. Oh, I got a wide. That's nice. Back up here, we should have shots again. Hello. Stinky Face McGee. Trying to track him or something, but unable to. Not quite enough to kill him. This is a tier 7 game, by the way, I'm just noticing. Somebody's on there, that's the Calliope, I think, who has all the cap points. I kind of just have to trust my guys to get the reset on him. Good. I have to go before that Calliope gets us. Look at that, we're in the very scenario I was just talking about. Oh, they still have a very healthy tiger. I tried, guys. I tried to hit the gun, and I did, of that Calliope to reset. But it didn't damage it. I hit him right in those rockets. It's a small map to do much on. We killed 2. Test continues. What have you done? Hold on. Before we go to that. Still working, understood. Okay, so that we don't have to win. Dude, you could have made my book a bestseller. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, boy. 300 of them, huh? 300. All right, guys, we're going to open some of these. I'm going to pretend like we're... People are going to be mad at me, but here we go. All right, I'm going to intro this. How does one play 3,000 games in a month? That's 11 to 13 hours a day. And it could be a bit longer. Could be more than that because he is a unicum, which means he does well in his games, meaning he's not dying and just going into the next game. So there's a chance it's 14 hours a day. But yeah, we're going to do 20 at a time. X Machine has sent them over. Absolutely mad. We still have yet to get a tier 4. So we opened 100 of these, then 350 of these. So we've opened 450 of these war chests. Not a single tier 4. But this is what he wants to do. We will let him, and we're going to open these out. And I'm going to intro this like a new video because I'm going to be posting this, okay? There you go. 3, 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. X Machine has done it again. He sent us 300 more war chests. I guess we're looking for that single tier 4 war chest. That's something we've not seen. We've opened 450 of these things, and we've not seen any. 450 of these Duty 1 war chests. Then, of course, you open up other war chests within those war chests. So we've opened up 550, close to 600 war chests, and have not seen one yet. So, yeah, we're going to open up 20 at a time and just fly through this. I am a bit of a sellout, it seems. But no, somebody's going to spend their money on me. We're not going to let it go to waste. We got some silver. There's a Bravery 3, already a Bravery 3, which is nice. And an Honor 2. Another Bravery 3. We need those Bravery 3s if we want to open ourselves up a Tier 4 war chest. I don't even know what they're called because I haven't even seen them yet. But this next opening, we're guaranteed an epic. So that'll be some silver because I think I have all the tanks from these already. The Frostbite Grizzly M4. Is that considered an epic? If it is, that is disappointing. Imagine that's your epic. Let's see. That's the Frostbite M4 is considered an epic item. Wow. That's crazy. How disappointing if you've opened up 40 of these things and that's what you get. Oh man, that just makes these less than ideal, frankly. Wowza, wowza, wowza. And what I didn't do is tell you guys how many credits and whatnot we had at the start of this video, so I'll make sure to go back and preference this with how much we start with, okay? So that we all know what we're getting out of these war chests, and then I'll outro this with that. But let's keep going. We're getting a good number of other war chests, which is nice. Again, if to get that tier 4, this is what you want. You want as many of these little tiny war chests as possible. Look at all these vouchers. Look how pathetic a lot of these are. 150 flags and some roses. More skins. There you go, double tap. That's huge. We already have it, so that's going to be a huge amount of silver, which is nice. As our silver goes up, our free XP goes up. And we're just gonna keep on climbing. Tamada Yoshio. More premium time. Apparently, once you reach the max premium time, which is like 1,875 or something, you start getting gold for your premium times. For your premium days that you get. So that's something that you can work towards if you want to. We're up to 1,016 days. But the double tap, I'm live streaming this at the same time for those of you who are just watching the video. Someone asks, double tap is bad, right? Yes, the double tap is bad. The double tap is tier 8 on PC, and they moved it here to tier 9 just so that they could sell it for more money. It is not good. We already have that skin. I think we already have all the skins. So I'm pretty sure we get silver for the skins. But we're about to get another epic drop. And there it is. It is the Super Hellcat. Another disappointing epic drop. You can literally just get the tier 6 Hellcat. They're basically the same thing. Especially if you load gold. They're like identical tanks. The Super Hellcat just has some better, I think like better horsepower maybe. And there's a double tap again. Wow, that's actually really good to get that twice. But the Super Hellcat just turns and responds a bit better than the tier 6 does. It's the old unnerfed Hellcat. Moved up to tier 7. Lots of premium time. And again, lots of flags. Like, we're up to 30,000 flags. That's pretty good. We're going to be using that to buy some tanks we already have for even more silver. We're going to be rolling in it. And like this is my third opening on the channel. I'm not encouraging you guys to do this. This is someone else's science. He wants to see the probability. He's got the money to pay for it. He wants to see the probability. He wants everyone else to see the probability. And rather than doing it himself, he's decided to send it to a streamer who can do it and publish it to a wider audience. So very, very, frankly, it's commendable. But a lot of people, if they decide to gamble, because this is gambling, they are going for those tier 4 war chests. They want the tier 4 war chest. For sure they do. But as you can see, we're not getting it. There's a Grom. Very nice. We're not getting that tier 4 war chest. And even if you do get that tier 4 war chest, all it does is guarantee you a tank that you may have already opened anyway, because we're getting all these tanks out of these war chests. But yeah, this is just a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff, like a flag. Here, have a flag. Who wants a flag voucher? I'm sure you already have that. Who wants this Czechoslovakian skull over 2 bullets voucher? You know, you get 2 of them though, guys. You get to put them on 2 of your tanks. Congratulations. It's a bit strange, but let's keep going. We have 80 left. We should open another tank out of this one. Out of this opening. Oh, there's a chance we don't. Actually. There's Patton. I've not gotten... Somebody said that you can get crews with max 9 skills right out the gate. I've never gotten one in all my openings, ever. We have that tank, I believe, so I think we get the credits for it. Wow, we're up to a lot of silver. But, no, I have never once gotten a max crew out of these. And I didn't get them out of the Christmas war chest, which I believe X Machine also bought me. There's a Malbreaker that's more silver. So, doing a little bit better here, getting a few tanks in a row. And some of them Cold War. If you guys like Cold War, then that's cool. If you don't, then, you know, getting a Cold War tank is useless to you. Other than selling it, right? But if we do get the tier 4 chest, there's a 0.01% chance. So what is that, 1 in 10,000? That you get 100,000 gold. Which is... Hey, there's this guy, which is, you know, kind of wild. Okay, so when it's golden like that, it's an epic opening. So I think that's what that means, maybe. So here's the Cromwell Knight is epic. Misha's not, flag's not, silver's not, flag is not, obviously. That's not, and neither is that. Okay, well, 20 more, and then we have a lot of other chests to open. You believe you can because you have gotten one? Okay, so somebody in chat, because again, this is being live streamed, says that they have gotten a max commander out of these. And we'll check to see if we got one. I don't know how they tell you if it's like some epic thing, because we did just get a commander that was golden, so maybe we did get one. We're gonna take a look there just to see. Go here and unassigned. Oh wait, we want 9 skill slots. No, so we haven't gotten one. No, see, all these guys I've used before. So, no, we haven't gotten one yet. I think it's probably some special animation if you do get one. So, but now we've got the braveries, or the honors, which will open up more braveries, and has a better chance of opening up the tier 4. So let's keep going. 99% of gamblers quit before big win. There's Patton. Oh, it froze for a minute there. The Guardian, we have that. So yeah, we're making a lot of credits. And again, if you're looking for premium tanks, this is a half decent way to get them if you don't have any, but you don't get to choose which ones you get. And of course, there's a chance you don't get them for 40 openings. Like there's a chance it takes you 40 of them before you even get one. And it could just be the Frostbite. Can you imagine you spend $40 on these things? 50 technically, because $50 for 50 of them, you're guaranteed one tank, and it's the Frostbite. That can happen. Alpine Tiger, that's big. Out of the tier 4 war chest, you can get the Hunter, you can get the H3 175, you can get the XM 57, you can get the XM 800T, the Tiger Mouse, the Double Tap, the ADTS, and the MBT. Oh, and the Canonian Jagdpanzer 3 GS term. That thing is awful. But we got ourselves another Grom and an XM. So we're already getting tanks that we could get out of the tier 4 anyway. So what's the point of the tier 4? The only reason the tier 4 exists is to keep people gambling, because they want you to want the 100,000 gold. People who get the tier 4 probably want the 100,000 gold. And if you, let's say, get a tier 4 war chest and you don't open anything good out of it, you're gonna be disappointed, but then you're gonna think it's possible because you got one. I got a tier 4, and you're gonna buy more. It's quite awful. There's the Canonian Jagdpanzer. So that's a tier 10 we just opened. Wait, this is tier 2 we're opening. So you can get the maximum prizes minus the gold from the tier 2 chest, making the tier 4 even less worth it. That's a lot of credits there. We just got the Stockade as well. We're up to 90 million silver, and we have one more of these bad boys. And another war chest. Nice. So now we have 27 bravery 3s. Again, we have yet to open up any of the tier 4s. This is our best chance. I believe it's 0.5% out of each of these. Skin. Another skin, which we already have. The XM57, we have that, so that's some credits. The Patriot, we have that, so that's some presents. More silver. More for XP. Bada bing, bada boom. We have just opened up our very first tier 4 war chest. It only took, we had 350, 300, and 100. 750. It only took $750 to get one tier 4 war chest. Consider that. And that's going to be the title of this video. $750 for one. Unless we open another one, of course. The Bison, we already have these things. Fantastic. Wow. Wow. This tier 3 opening was crazy. That was insane, the stuff we just got out of that Bravery War Chest opening. Those 20. Crazy. Now we have 7 left, and we get to open up a tier 4. Again, after $750. Done. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. $750 spent, and we finally have a single Valor 4 war chest. What will it be out of this chest that we've been waiting for? We've just opened up dozens of premium tanks. Literally dozens of premium tanks. Just for one of these, which will probably open up. Probably yield, that's the better word, a single premium tank that we already have. Let's find out. Here we go. Gonna let it load. An XM57, which we literally just opened up in the Bravery War Chest, the Tier 3. All of that work just for a tank that we literally just pulled out already. Unbelievable. Crazy stuff. Well, we're going to tally up our scores, and I'm going to outro to you guys. But that alone should be, if you're going for those Tier 4 war chests, it's not worth it. That was $750 for an XM. $750 for a tank I already own. A tank specifically I already own because I opened it out of a war chest. Cut. There we go. Do you still get the garage slots? Yeah, we have an unlimited amount of garage slots. We have more garage slots, I think, than there are tanks in the game. Oh, maybe not. We only have 252 vacant slots. I think it said 252 for a long time, so we might actually have more than that. That might be the maximum you can have. But we have 92,000 flags now. We're going to spend these. We're just going to buy everything. Okay. Oh, we have to go back to it.
Hello there.
I already own that. Absolutely terrible. It has been, but Wargaming don't think that. They think it's been a good event because people are buying things, right? And so they probably made a lot of money. I didn't have this one. Now I do. And we don't have enough. Oh, that's a lie. We do. See. Oh, no, we're just shy. We're literally just shy. Oh, I think we can do it like this. We're still going to be just shy. We have 57 left. 47 left. Oh, we're about to get it then. And then we can buy the last thing in there. Oopsies. And then we'll have it all. We'll have purchased everything. So $750 isn't even enough. And plus the amount of time I put into this game playing isn't even enough to buy everything from the store. Which most of it you've gotten anyway for free. Which is better, regular VK or Elder VK? They're the same. The Elder VK just comes with a built-in camouflage. But it's a heavy tank, so that's only 2% to camouflage. But still, 2%. I mean, you can get 2% closer. That adds up. You know, 400 meters view range, 2% is 8 meters. So you can get 8 meters closer without being spotted. Which is pretty cool. All right. Let me catch this. I'm recording my garage so I can see the silver that we got from using our flags, because I'll probably mention that in the video as well. Perfection. We got what we need. Done. Okay. Welcome, everybody who's come out to see all of that. That was sponsored by X Machine. X Machine, $750. And we have opened a single Tier 4 war chest. That's pretty crazy. All right, we need more kills and we need more spots. We're going to go back to our Cromwell. And keep going. Do I think I'll run out of premium time? No. Before the game shuts down? Absolutely not. They feel like, so here's how they get away with it. I'm going to cough real quick. Excuse me, I need to grab more water. How they think they get away with it is because of all the in-game stuff that you get. All the in-game stuff you get, right? Like, oh, this is great. You get your money's worth, but you don't. If you're not here for the silver, which you might not get, if you're not here for the free XP, which you might not get, and I bet you're definitely not here for all the cosmetic vouchers. If you're not here for those things. And the cosmetic vouchers are lame. Man, give me camo vouchers. None of this, oh, here, have another Polish patriotic camo voucher. Who cares? Who actually wants that? Shiny, ugly camos. Give me regular camo so I can put on cool camo. You know what I mean? But if you're not here for any of that and you're just here for the tanks, there is a chance that you spend $50 and all you get is the frostbite. Hey, Jim. Family's doing well. Also, are you guys getting any ads? It says there are no ads, except on start. So I hope that's true. This is where I want to go. This little hill right here. You can knock down this tree. Knock it down so it faces that way. And then you can sit right here. Good, no ads. That's wonderful. This guy's making a bold play. He's going to spot me early, I think. I don't want to get spotted, father. We didn't shoot him at all. We could have shot him right there, but I wasn't sure because of this bush where the building ended. It's my own fault. Well, we got one free shot in. I think that two, but we're in a different spot now, so it doesn't count. The thing about bots is they don't use tactics, but they also don't miss. It's kind of what you deal with when you're playing with bots. Dude, I've shot between that guy's turret and hull twice now. Which I think is a bit of a skill issue. Keep driving, you're safe. See, you're safe. I can't pen you. Okay, well. T1 and Churchill, huh? Not exactly what I want to be fighting against. This guy does not die. Dude does not die. He is literal derp gun? Dude, this light tank cannot be hit. He's got a force field around his tank. One tank is the price of a new game. Imagine Cyberpunk or SFAC, basically. That's true. And you could go more. So you can open up to 79 war chests and only get one tank, which we have done on the channel before. We have done that for one of our openings. It took me exactly 40 war chests to open up my first tank. And then I opened up 39 more and did not get another one. That can happen. Am I going after the Sharpshooter? Yes, I am. And we're starting out low. While they let us play low tiers, we're going to continue to play the low tiers for a little bit. That's my plan, anyway. It's like, if they're going to let me play them, I'm going to play them. Just for a little while. George Washington. Yeah, 25,500 flags for a mid-tier 8 heavy. I wouldn't even consider it mid. I think it's less than mid. What did I give it? Did I give it 4 out of 10 stars or 5 out of 10? Or like a rating of 4 out of 10 or 5 out of 10? I think I gave it a 4 out of 10, didn't I? I think it's just too big. "12 degrees of gun depression, 2 pigs." So that makes things a bit awkward because I would love to go here, and I think I still will. And use my gun depression there. My view range. My rate of fire. We have to get a kill. And we have to get a spot a tank, which we did not do last game. Because we got derped by a Churchill using the wrong gun. Hit us for like 400 damage. It was hilarious. Also, every single shot, all 4 shots from that AMX 12 tons gun hit me on the move. Meanwhile, our gun kept missing. And I wasn't auto-locking too. I was manually aiming, if you remember. So far so good. Now we just need to kill. Oh, I already missed. Oh, he's dead. We get all of it. Eagle 7. I don't know that I have the Eagle 7. This guy does not have the range to see us. Oh, do you have shots there? Can I have some too? I need to kill. Can we do tier 5 actually? If we really wanted to get this done, I think we could do the M4 tier 5. Just throw the derp gun on. No, we bounced the kill. Wow. How disappointing. Good trade. Dude. Dude just sacrificed his tank to shoot me. What a kind man. He's just sitting there, I can't see him. Still no kill. That 57 just waited till he was a one-shot. What kind of a tool does that? And I know he waited because he fired once, then didn't fire again. Until he was a one-shot. Free, you get 400 gold. Do you really want to do this to yourself? What? What's that rate of fire? Oh, it was the javelin who shot me. Okay. He's got some good RNG going for him. I, however, do not. Trades for my turret ring. Both of them. Both. 2 little holes in my turret ring. I don't think we win this. Dude, what is with these idiots? Throwing their lives away to shoot me. Like, they kill themselves to shoot me. That's the 3rd guy to do it this game. The Javelin did it, somehow survived, though. The Panzer IV did it, did not survive. And now that guy did it, and also did not survive. Like, I was saying that we're not going to win this game. Because they have heavies and they have the high ground. Now suddenly it's like, actually you do win. Dude, look to your right. Look to your... There's our kill. We needed that. So I don't know if there's actually anyone driving this tank. There might not be. No, I don't think there's anybody at the wheel. I actually don't. I think he's an idiot. He is. He's brain dead. Dude, are you serious? I touched the rock. Did you say I see that? I wasn't driving forward anymore, but I touched the rock, and because of that, my tank kept sliding. Right there, that little rock sticking out. I couldn't stop on it. Dude, I'm looking that guy up. I'm going to stat shame all day on him. %45 win rate. 45. You have to actively be stupid to have that. Let's take a look. You guys can see it too. Most played tanks are artillery. So he just plays low tiers in artillery. And he manages a 45% win rate. 800 games in the T40, 43% win rate. So we do lose this game. $1,200 games in the equalizer. His best game is a second class. People like this should not be allowed to buy premium tanks. No siree. But they're allowed to, aren't they? Classified as a seal clipper. Golly. At least I got the kill. It's true, but we don't get the XP. If we don't use our regiment points, do we lose them? Yes. They're gone. Imagine my shock. Imagine my shock that we lost that one with that player, huh? Who cares about win rate? That means absolutely nothing in a 15 versus 15 game. Really? It shows how little you know about this game. It also shows that you're also a person who doesn't have a very good one. And so rather than learning from your mistakes and getting better at the game, you've decided to instead blame the fact that it's a 15 versus 15. Because win rate doesn't mean anything. I play solo. And you're telling me over the course of 361 games in the last month, 71.5% is lucky? After 54,000 games, 64% is lucky? No, that's not how it works. If the game was not decided by the players in it, after 1,000 games, you should be at 50% because that's how probability works. Right? That's probability. Everyone should be at 50%, but they're not. Every 1,000 games, you should be at 50%. Because if it's a 50-50 that you win, 1,000 games is a good pool to choose from. Bada bing, bada boom, 50%. And so to say that win rate means nothing paints a lot. Could also be a kid. I'm going to doubt that. And here's why. Because he's played 30,000 games. No kid who is playing that poorly will continue to play a game. 30,000 games. He's played almost half as many as I've played. Almost half as many as I have. And he started in November of 2022. Basically 2023. So he's been playing for 3.5 years. That's insane that he has that many games in 3.5 years. A kid gets bored. A kid doesn't have that attention span, in my opinion. And I could be wrong. In this case, sure I could be. But a kid doesn't have that kind of attention span. Why aren't I using Wattplay and site instead? I've never heard of Wattplay. This must be newer. Well. Is it better? I don't know that it's better. Look at that. Why is my W8 4689? When it should be 4188. So what is this one, just to bloat people's egos more? Is that why this exists? Does it show you the tanks you get? It doesn't. This doesn't show you the tanks you got your medals in. I'm averaging 7,000 W8. Yeah, like... I don't know. I feel like the lower number is more accurate. This just probably bloats people's egos more. But I don't know. I don't know. Rarest marks earned. Held by 16 players. Wow, that's cool. This is cool too. Top 10 damage rankings. We have number 4 in the Technodrome of all time with 13,857 damage. Number 5 in the Rishi. Number 7 in the FE4202P. This, by the way, this video is up on Mad Friday's channel. I did 12,000 damage to my FE4202? When was this? Why isn't it on YouTube? When did I do that? Does it tell me when? Could this have been before I started YouTube? I don't remember this game. I have no recollection of this game. Wow. I'm ranked 2 at tier 7. I'm the second best tier 7 player. Wow. Number 4 in the Tiger. Number 5 in the 112. Number 1 in the... Number 4 all time in the 112. Number 1 recently. I'm the number 1 tier 7 player, guys. What do you think of that? This is pretty cool. Okay. How about marks of excellence? Let's take a look here at how accurate this might be. $5,335 for gold marks. 5,086 for 1 mark. Okay, well, what's my average in it? We can figure that out real easy. And see how close this is. Ravaging 4,782. So this is a little off. This should be lower then. The gold doesn't mean anything. This is not gold marks of excellence, by the way. This doesn't mean anything. These have always been wrong and they'll never be right. And I can prove that. I can prove that. We're going to go to the Tiger 131, a tank I just gold marked. Germany. 2,778. Okay, remember that number, 2,778. Let's see what I averaged to get it. 3,165. There's almost 500 damage difference there. Wow. What play? You can add equipment on tanks to see their stats too. What play? WOTPLAY.com. Wow, that's pretty cool. Let's explore it a little bit more. Just a little bit more then. Tanks and compare. Let's do the 5A. Oh. Does that not compare? What's this compare do? Okay, open a tank list and tap on the compare icon in a card. Okay. Well, let's try that again. Compare this with this. Okay, what does that do? I hit it, but nothing happened. It just opened up the 5A. So it just opens up in a different tab? Okay, so there's some work to be done, I'm sure. That doesn't really do anything. Oh, here we go, actually. Ah! Okay. There we go. DPM. That's insane. It tells you the percent difference, too. 4%. 4.6% better. Reload, 19% better. Alpha, 14% better. Turret traverse, 15% better. That's big. Wow. Okay, okay. So can we add compare with I don't know. Whoever this guy is. And then we hit compare. There we go. Battles. I have more. W and 8. I guess I have more. Average damage. Average assist. This man averages his assist better. He spots more per game. He's never 3-marked a tank. So he doesn't 3-mark. I have 109. Wow. Oh, he's a light tank driver. There you go. Okay. Well, let me go back to myself. Can I just see my marks of excellence? Those are my highlights. This site was made by AI. It looks like, but that's okay. It does pretty well. Oh, we can sort by max damage. Technodrome. FE422. I don't remember this game. Do I have a video out there where I've done 12,000 damage in my FE422, guys? The site is clean. The silver after each game is way off? I bet it is. Oh, we can get rid of Culver, right? Okay, well, let's just do this. I don't want to see. Oh, okay, I can't add more than one. Wait, that's on YouTube. This is on YouTube. T62A. When did I do 10,000 damage in the 62A? Is that on YouTube somewhere? This is on YouTube. This is on YouTube. This is on YouTube. This was a defeat, and this is on YouTube. But the 62A one and the FE422 one is not. And the Technodrome one, I didn't post on YouTube because it put me in a bot lobby. There were 3 players on each team, so I didn't post this one. That was actually the last time I played it. And I was like, okay, that's stupid. And I'm really sad that that's my damage record in there now because I'm never going to beat it. The 4005 stage 2, I feel like I've done 10,000, but maybe I'm wrong. This is on YouTube. This game is probably on YouTube. This is definitely on YouTube. Yes, it is. Recently, I think it was a Playing What Kills Me episode. I think this was also a Playing What Kills Me episode. This is on YouTube. This is on Prokhorovka. This is an old video where I was playing with Baconating. I have not broken 10k with the Action 10. The Black Edition. This is on YouTube as well. This is on YouTube. This was yesterday. Or 2 days ago, whenever it was. Wow. I've done 9,000 in the FE. I didn't know. My first 10k was in the patent, but it was on a different account. I've never broken 9,000 with the E5. I feel like that's weak. Let's try tier 9 now. VKB. This was on YouTube. This is game 1. We pulled it out game 1. This should be on YouTube as well. I think so was this one. And this one was while we were reviewing the tank. How about tier 8? Wow. Big numbers. The Hori 2, we did 7,500. What the heck? That we must have streamed that. This is on Mad Friday's YouTube. I played it 5 months ago. I don't remember that. I have a lot of tier 8s above 7,000. Choppers at the top. This game here in the Tiger 131, that's on Mad Friday's channel as well. This is on YouTube. We just had this game. My top damage game is in the Jackson at tier 6. I did more than I've done in my Hellcat 105. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. T67, 4,000 damage almost. This is a better website. I'm now being. I can see that now. Tells you how many games it took. $145 games for the Tiger 1. 262 for the Tiger 131. 134. 160. 182. Let me find my Chieftain. So, Sins, it took him like 606 games or something like that to get the Chieftain done. Oh, this isn't accurate. It was not after 473 games because I had it recorded. I did it with a friend. We did it in 92 games. We both tried to get it under 100, and it took him. He barely squeaked in. He got it, I think, 97. So, never mind. These aren't accurate at all. 1,041 games. No, I've had that thing 3-marked for ages. The Action 10. Yeah, this isn't accurate at all. Oh, well. This is another one I've had 3-marked for ages, and it says I haven't. I did this one in about 400 games. So there's some mistakes. But there we go. We're done here. You can preview it with stuff like that. All right, well, we'll have to release a video on that. I do want to get back to playing, I think. But yeah, I love that's stuff I do like. Okay. Sorry guys if I bored you there. We still need 7 more kills. And this all started because I was like, you do impact. Oh wait, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I forgot about that. It all started when we were talking about what kind of an impact you can have in your games. How about some seltzer water, guys? I got the 4th of July sale and just stocked up. Stocked up 25 cents a can for soda and seltzer and stuff like that. What place says you have 800 W8? What star says 1500? Look at you, gotta go fast. Okay, wait. Let me put you in. No one's coming up. Do you have underscores in there? Is it go to go? Maybe. Is it 2 T's? I'm not seeing anything. What's my reload on this? 2.9? It is. You could get this down to 2.3, I think, before they change things back to how they are now. Cola. I like going down this way. I used to like going that way, but I've grown to appreciate this push, because especially with camouflage and view range, I get to spot that as I go. And then I catch these guys on the side. Unless they're playing safely like that guy is. That's a really safe way to go. Very good. Very good by him. Oh, wait. It was good by him, and now he's here. Ah, I missed it. Made it to the pocket. There's only so much you can do from that pocket, so. While I have my view range, I want to extend it. I'm a little premium for him. Back up a little bit more. Engine. Now he's halted. Imagine my AP now misses. That would be so funny. Hello. Rude. I suppose I did just shoot his friend. Just space between. Wonder why it didn't come up. I copy pasted. Oh, that's a bot. I was confused first. Like why he was doing what he was doing. That guy's not a bot. Nice. Somebody just sent me a 10k damage game. We're gonna take a look at that. But yeah, guys, do I have an FE4202 replay online somewhere where I do 12,000 damage? Oof, gotta get some view range out this way. Bad shot. I was going for his fuel. Whizbang is dead. That's huge. He's derp. Is that the same Churchill? I'm not letting that happen to me again. Can't derp me frontally, though. It's specific to each tank. Each tank has its own silver multiplier. He's got a good rate of fire with that gun. He can't pen me with it, though. Sorry, man. Three tank kills. Perfect. This guy's the last one alive. Mark of Excellence is going to like these games for sure. 3 kills. We're going to do another one. We should get those 2 marks, you know? Just get them. Get them done. My best tier, it looks like it's tier 6. As far as W&8 goes, overall. $12,064 damage. I still can't get over that. I don't remember ever doing that in the FE4 202. So I have 8 tanks that I've done over 10,000 with. Any artillery? No. That's good news. Did I lose money? This is turned into 2 marking stream. We should get it here. We probably just need to do about $2,000, if that. We can use our new website. Let's take a look here. See what we need. America. Medium. Here it is, near the bottom. Other than the prototype, it's at the bottom. 1380. Yeah, we've got it. We could probably do badly this game and we'd still have it. Hopefully I don't run into the Black Prince. That's kind of the tank I don't want to see. Not with this gun. Well, that came out the side of my tank. Wow. Somebody's firing rockets this way. Is he on my team? He is. I thought it was like maybe a stream sniper or something because that's so random. But he's a teammate. What I found. He didn't see me. Do you think these vines... I was gonna say, do you think they give some kind of concealment? They do not. You're the little guy who's keeping me spotted. Small gun on you. Well, some premium for this tiger. And his friend, that is the big gun. We have 12 degrees of gun depression, we're going to use it. Here's the Firefly, who we should have hit 5 times, but we only hit twice. Little stink. Oh, this is where this tank shines. Yeah, boys. Come on over. Nerve-wracking. But we're alive. That's what's important. These guys bit off a bit more than they could chew. This guy fired. Burn him. We'll just watch him burn. He didn't burn, so we have to finish him off. Okay. Which is better, E8 or Firefly? Top tier or mid tier? The Easy 8. Top tier? The Easy 8. If you're willing to fire premium rounds and you find yourself mid-tier, the Easy 8. If you're bottom tier, the Firefly. No question about it. You've got a vertical stabilizer and 12 degrees of gun depression and mobility and DPM. You just have no penetration. And your shell velocity is abysmal. So the Black Prince died, so we can go after this Crusader instead. I'd rather fight the Crusader right now. My health is a bit low, and I don't have much armor. Crusader is going to struggle to pen us. And he can't one-shot us, even if he does. He's dead. Never mind, doesn't matter. Okay, this guy's got 340 base view range, so we should be good. But yeah, being able to put a vertical stabilizer on at tier 6 is huge. Rockets fly too accurately. I'm dead. Yeah. He was exactly where he needed to be to shoot me. Going up that way, which is a little bit strange to me. Oh, it makes sense now. I see where my team is. They're here. Facing him. That's too bad. I couldn't keep driving. Because he would have just caught me on my side. Wait, we have a tiger in town? Oh, he's a one-shot. He decided he didn't want to hide his hull. Full health SU with 0 damage. How many kills did we get? 3. That's helpful. And the Centurion is alive still. Put it in. That boy. This is the tier 5, right? Yeah, it is. So I don't know if he can do much to the Centurion, but he's probably over here. Oh, I was wrong. Dirt Panther. He's got to pick up his 3rd kill here. Legend. There's 2. There we go. Almost a whole % there with that game, too. It should be a relatively painless 3 mark. Now what, huh? I think we need 1 more kill. We do. 1 more kill. We can do anything we want. At this point, it doesn't really matter. What's that tier 9? How about a Centurion? Ooh, how about a Cobra? Okay, 1 kill with the Cobra. Noise? Or no? Oh, noise. I couldn't stop thinking about playing World of Tanks. That you deleted your account. Smart man. So he's done something a little bit different. Not a he didn't delete the game because he hates the game or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, oh, the game is trash. He deleted the game because it sounds like it was taking over his life. And that, my friend, is pretty cool. Did you delete your Xbox account or did you just remove the game? But either way, that's a Giga Chad thing to do. Well, hopefully you can get your fix here, your more maybe responsible fix, because everybody's different. The game account of World of Tanks. There you go. Yeah, very responsible thing to do. If that's where you were at. And you didn't want that. How much do you guys think I could get selling my account? Only 1 shot actually penetrated his tank. Which is too bad. We could have had a kill on him right out the gate and been done. Done with mediums, just like that. But poor man got double tracked. A Zig and an E75. This gun isn't quite capable of doing much to them, I don't think. Just got past, so the C75 doesn't spot us. Alright, well, the Zig fired, but he's going to reload at the same time I'm loaded, so he's got to be careful here. Okay. Not working out there, huh? Alright, well. I don't have the speed, but we do have potentially the train resistance to do this? No, not even close. Not even close. That's something I don't like about this map, is that their side can make that play easily and our side cannot. It's just very clustered here. There's the kill we needed. Gee, how did you win the middle? Well, we took a can opener with us. Balance. Remember what we were talking about? The difference between broken and toxic? This tank is not broken. It is not too good. But when it's allowed to do stuff like that, it can be toxic. Because it just kills you when it decides to. And that's not fun for anyone. Speaking of not fun for anyone, we have a Type 4 that we need to murder. Toxic, 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 toxic. Don't back up. Toxic, 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 toxic. Toxic, 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 toxic. What do you think of that, guys? Gone. Reduced to atoms. You have the kill-death ratio of an infant. Oh, infinity. Oh, an infant is fine. Oh. Still have a 4005 somewhere, by the way. That's good. Let's reload. I think I have time to. I see that tree knock. Yeah. I shouldn't have reloaded. I could kill him. No, I wouldn't kill him. I would have to roll high to kill him. So this is the right thing to do. If he's going to fall back, we're going to take a long route. We have time because we're reloading. I don't want him to know where I am yet. That was awkward. Very awkward indeed. Wargaming CC again? I'm not a CC. Good heavens, no. He fired. Right into the gun, huh? That's rough. Good stuff. Could have been a Top Gun there. But alas. Look at that damage. We got to get that damage without shooting bots. The shot we fired at one was overtaken. But the can opener killed the guy. So that's pretty cool. And we shot the Conqueror once, but that didn't do any damage. So that was surreal, people. Very, very nice. Duck was on the Wargaming Tank Fest stream. Good for him. Hey, J-Pile, welcome, sir. This is similar to the Caliban, but better. Yeah, you have 4 shots. Somehow you reload quicker. Fabio don't know about those games. I know, he would have just gone somewhere to farm the bots. But we went somewhere to farm the players. This guy was a real person. Holy moly, what we did to him. That was disgusting. I should work for Wargaming? I would rather die. No, I wouldn't rather die. I'm too busy deciding to do something bigger than Wargaming could ever do, which is to write a book that changes the world. So I'm going to record that, by the way, that game. Cobra. Not even close. That's something I read. That's helpful. There we go. When's the last time you've played, J-Pile? Not long enough. There's a bit of a delay in the stream. I have that going because we had a big issue with stream snipers last week. There's like a 20 seconds delay now. But let's see. Challenges, contracts. I have to go so far just to look. Now we can play light or medium. Ooh, let's do some lights. Okay, so what PC, what Blitz? Why choose this one? Because when console came out, it was more polished than PC. I was introduced to PC first, but I didn't really have a computer that could handle it, and it wasn't very well polished. When console came out, it was more polished. It was a better game. You had people in console or PC even admitting that console was a better game, but they weren't switching because they invested too much into PC. That's exactly what's happened here. console was a better game. I played here, I was invested here, and I started YouTube here. PC is now better, for sure. PC and console kind of went their own ways. And because what console used to do is exactly what PC did, but they would polish it better. It wasn't as rough, and it just worked better here. Then they went their own ways, and console's been downhill. It would be good for the game. You're right. You can't play right now even if you wanted to. All right. Yeah, I said I wanted to do a light tank. And so I will. We're going to do the AMX 1390. This is a tank I've just two marked as well, which kind of came out of nowhere. Do I have a separate crew for this? Holy cow, I've got a lot of French crews. I do not, but the 105 crew will do just fine. Blitz was fun at first. I got that right away, and you could get it on your Mac before they made it put it on PC and such and Steam. But you can get it on your Mac, and I used to dominate people because people are playing on their phones and their tablets, and I had a keyboard and mouse, and I would dominate people. It was hilarious. Then they introduced a Frankenstein tank, literally the Frankenstein tank, and the game kind of went downhill to me since then. It switched over to an actual pay-to-play style where the tanks you buy are just better. Now, console is doing that too. And so 7 years ago, I would have quit this game for sure. And we did. We did quit. But we came back.
Hello there.
Why, hello there. Oh, the T249? I should be playing that, shouldn't I? Yo, guys, the CloneGuy, by the way, has a 52% win rate with 2,113 average W8. That's really good for YouTube. Completely open. You know, anyone can join. No requirements necessary. That's pretty high. Because the 47R was low. Slappa is low. A lot of them are usually average around the 50 to 49% win rate. So to have 52 is pretty cool. Which means you guys must learn a lot. Hopefully I teach decently enough. We might run into the Manticore here. We're gonna just kill this guy out of the game. He's down here and I don't want to be up here. So we're just gonna send it. There we go. Get them out. If they don't want to have snipers, then we're just gonna do whatever the heck we want. You're bringing it down, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just thought it was cool because it makes me wonder if people watch the channel and actually learn some things. says we're targeted, which means there's somebody in the back. Or it's our clan clone guy. That was fun. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 guys up there now. So I left that because no one followed me. And then we had 6 guys 2 minutes later all decided to go up. Which opened up this part of the map. And so we were kind of just screwed. The only thing we could have done this game would have been trying to escape and go up here. But alas. You playing PC most of the time and you're always curious how other games play and what tanks they have? Yeah, if anything good comes out here though, you guys do usually pick it up. Like the Swiss tech tree, I would not be surprised if you get that in the future if it's implemented well here. Okay. I want salary. You want me to make missions, story missions? I could do that. We're going to go vertical stabilizer in here. I don't really care for DPM on the G-SOAR. And we also have to throw this on here, throw this on here. What else to make us sneaky? Nothing else, really. This would make us sneaky if we drop below 125 health. More camouflage, more view range. The thing though is Wargaming wouldn't let me work for them. They don't like me. Like they don't like me. They wouldn't want me there. Destroy 2 or more medium or light tanks. We have the bad side. But if I got paid to write for them, you know, that's another story. Yeah, I prefer the vertical stabilizer on this, definitely. T-Brecker and G-SOAR as well. I spotted their G-SOAR like that? That's wild. We'll take it. Found a can opener. Yeah, make him pull back by looking at him. Well, yeah, a lot of people put some shots in, but they weren't hitting. He went behind the tree, that's why I was willing to fire there. Now I can't though. Alright, let's go. So if somebody goes there, by the way, all you need to do is come down here. Just like this. It's free damage. Could not spot that Tehran there. It's too bad. Yeah, this is just somehow that bounced, but you can. This is what you get to do. Just do that. It's free damage. And it annoys them. Look at him, now he's concerned about us. See, he's still looking our way. We keep getting spotted by these guys, but that's no big deal. Maybe don't push me out. Yeah, just kill him. Thank you. Just be annoying. Hey, Daddy, fire at us. Blind there. Oh, someone else fired at us. Blind. That's fine. I don't care. I don't need health in this tank. In fact, if I lose my health. Rough, don't want to get spotted there. Your reload is not better than mine anymore. There we go. Good stuff. Centaur dead? No. We'll find him. Such a broken tank, the contender. The can opener. It just sits there and nothing, no one can do anything to it. Guy's got 410 base view range. So we have to pull behind that before we can shoot him. Hello, you remember? I'm still looking at you, buddy. Okay, spot him, we'll go behind this tree and shoot him. Jeepers, he's a psychic. My team's not resetting, huh? So all my guys went back and they didn't reset. What the heck? Team? Why did we have so many tanks there? We didn't even get a kill, which we need. So this guy who we spotted right away capped the base to its fullest. That's wild. There's nothing. What's the beef with Wargaming? They don't like how critical I am. They encourage other CCs to ignore me and treat me poorly. I've tried to set up... I've literally tried to set up other streams in collaborations with other content creators who are still Wargaming CCs. And I have had one tell me, oh, I would love to, let's do it. And then later tell me, actually, I'm not going to because I don't want to be on Wargaming's bad side. So people literally don't play with me because Wargaming encourages them not to. They get in trouble. And so these people, oh, they do all these things just to get to CC. And that's probably the same story that's going on with Army Guy. Because if you guys remember, the only reason he's as big as he is now is because of us. A few years ago, we helped them start a Twitch. We encouraged him. We told him what to get, what to do. We sent people over. I literally would raid his streams because he used to watch our content. He used to be a moderator for us. And we helped him out. We helped him to get started. We shout out his channel on my channel a whole lot. Let people know, hey, check him out. He's starting out. And that's what gave him a little bit of a boost. Then he got accepted into the CC program, and now he hates me. And I've done nothing to him. Like, I've done nothing to him. And he's banned me from showing up to his streams. I've literally done nothing to him. And it's probably because, well, everyone knows he has a huge ego, too. Not only does he have a huge ego, but it's probably Wargaming as well, discouraging him. Oh, Petty, so careful. Petty is like, as far as boot kissers go, there's Army Guy, and then right below him is Petty. Petty is the same way. He refuses to play with me. He doesn't even know me. But I've gone over to his chat, and other people have, and he's answering everybody's comments, and then I say something, he just ignores. Then finally somebody who subscribed to me, and the chat started, you know, really encouraging it. They were really excited about it. And he was just like, without mentioning my name, because he refused to acknowledge that I existed, basically, no, that's not going to happen. And so it's a tricky mess. People don't like me. I'm honest. And honesty makes a lot of enemies. Honesty attracts the best kind of people, though. It's very easy for you to figure out who the whacks are by being honest. And that's anyone who dislikes honesty. And so people like Petty and Army Guy, they don't like honesty. Wargaming does not like honesty. Another weird bounce, huh? I'm trying to make this work here, but they keep bouncing off. And so I don't want anything to do with Petty anymore myself. It's like, all right, if that's how he's going to be, it's fine. This is when my channel was really exploding too, which it still is. And I thought, oh, this would be really cool because he's the second biggest console YouTuber. You know, he's got like 12,000 subscribers or something like that. And we now have twice as many as him. I would love to share this. And so I reached out to him. I was like, hey, we should platoon. I'd love to get my viewers to see some of your content too if they want, and, you know, head over to you. And he wanted nothing to do with it. Which is like, what? But it's because they believe that being successful with Wargaming means more, but it doesn't. Being successful with Wargaming... That was a horrible shot. If you guys remember, my channel blew up when I collaborated with Spartan Elite. Neither of us were CCs. We both had sub 1,000 subscribers. I collaborated with him. My channel blew up. Then, I got kicked from the CC program for being overly honest about certain tanks, the brick, and it selling horribly. And so, I got kicked from there, and my channel blew up even more. That was the best thing that could have happened to me, was being kicked from the CC program. Do a collaboration with Kaizu? I'd have to get on the PC to do that. We need to kill some mediums. We need to kill this guy. There we go, we got it. Fantastic. Oh, spotted there, didn't mean to. Well, I'm not ready to be spotted yet. Hey! Well, how do you say your name? Because you said hi, and I saw you. I'm sorry, I was concentrating and also answering other questions. But welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Is that Argentina? I'm probably gonna get in trouble because it's not. No, that's not. What flag is that? a welcome stream, and the €2. Thank you, sir. I think we get shot again here. No, we're good. Is that the same guy? I believe it is. Lithuania. Thank you, sir. Is that true? Petty goes into a depth? Yes, he does. If you want to know about a tank, he will make sure you know about a tank. Because I had to, before inviting him to anything, I had to make sure I checked out his content for myself. To make sure I'm not encouraging people to go watch a psycho. Turned as I fired. And I mean, he's fine enough to watch. But he just doesn't want anything to do with me. He's got that precious CC title. And so be it. I have no desire to be a CC myself. Because I thoroughly enjoy not worrying about what they think about anything I do. And just doing it myself. I don't like being restrained. This guy is so timid. As he should be. Oh, friend. Double tracked, huh? And he's firing HG. The IS-22. 3-2 is firing HG. Rude. Lithuania. Ricky is honest too, that's good. But they did a cleansing, if you guys remember, of their CC program. And there was a pattern. And they kicked people like Slapafish, Sodmad Haven, I think Cone. Cone was another one that they kicked from the CC program. And these guys are all pretty good. They're bigger among content creators. But they got kicked, and I want you to realize the thing that's in common. They're friends with me. And they've made content with me before. Ricky has never. Petty has never. Army Guy has never. Ricky was also kicked. Well, there you go. Hunter comes first. How unexpected. I know, I thought it wasn't good. Did we not have a hunter? Is that the problem? Oh, we did. He just didn't do much. I think we did enough assist. I don't remember how much we did there, but we're not winning, which is too bad. Assist with spotting, yeah. We're gonna do the 1390. Oh, we won in the 1390. Let's keep going though. LLME. Alrighty. You get the good side, kind of. So long as they let me do what I want. The brick tank was their straw problems. They took it out on you for their failure. Yeah. And what's funny is so I'll tell you exactly how the conversation went when I was being kicked from the CC program. Raybot reached out to me, and she goes, so we've analyzed some of your content, and we believe that you have breached some of the terms that you agreed to when you signed on to be a CC. And first of all, I didn't sign anything. I didn't breach anything either. Here's why. Because they asked me. I didn't ask to be a CC. They reached out to me, which is not usual. Usually you have to apply. To become a CC, you have to apply. I didn't apply. They asked me. So there's a big difference. And I was like, okay, I guess I can grace you with my presence. No, I'm just kidding. And she said, you have breached the rules. And those rules are grounds for termination. And I was like, you're right, those are, if that's actually what you believe I've done. Basically, they said I had wished harm on somebody on the community, within the Wargaming community, which never happened. I dissed Raybot for being a moron. But they said I had wished her harm. Sure, okay. And I said, if that's truly what you believe I did, then you should probably be enforcing your own rules. If that's truly what you think happened. But, of course, but I said, but that's not what happened. And then she said, okay. I'm going to be removing you from the CC program. And I'm also going to be removing all the tanks that we gave you. So you won't have those anymore. And so then I quickly sold all of my tanks. And then submitted a ticket to buy them back. So I actually got them all back, which is so funny. But yeah, no. Then she went publicly during a stream because people were asking her why I was no longer CC, and she said because he asked to be removed and said he didn't want to be a CC anymore. Yep. And so I was removed. That's what happened. I had apparently wished harm upon Raybot, is the story. What did they try to remove? The brick. The T-32A was one that they tried to remove, which Raybot had given to me for my birthday, because that came out on my birthday. She knew it was my birthday, and so she gave it to me, and she said, dude, this is a bad play by you. Never mind, it's a good play by you, because we have a moron on our team. I'm gonna die, so I want to shoot this guy. But yeah, that's what happened. That's the story. Yeah, the brick, the T-32A. There was another tank. I think the Iron Rain. Of course, I still have all of them. There was a tier 7 as well. I can't remember what that one was. What about now? Is she still there? You could maybe come back, especially if the whole situation was just that. I wouldn't want to. Believe it or not, she's a better community manager than what we have now. As dumb as she was, because she was dumb as nails, she wasn't toxic. We literally have a community manager now who's toxic, who rages at the player base, gets mad at them. Raybot didn't do that. Raybot was bad at the game and knew she was. Now we have one who's just like, no, I don't want anything to do with it. They're idiots. And it's like, oh, maybe you could now. You forget that they purged the CC program for people who had anything to do with me. They would never let me in. And so, no, there's no chance they would ever let me work there either. Because, see, I'm still playing this. I know, it's crazy. It's because now I make money, so I do it. Yeah, and I let them know when they release something good. The problem is they haven't released anything good in a while. Like, my review of the Motherland was great. I love the Motherland. I love the Hammer. I love the CDC. I thought those were great additions to the game. War Stories, I was all about how great War Stories was. Mercenaries, I said, was a good idea, good concept, but I didn't like how they executed it. I didn't like the contracts. The contracts should have been more like how they have personal missions on PC. Or campaign missions on PC. Instead of it being XP-based, it should be objective-based. For instance, one of the heavy tank mission number 14 for the 260, I think it is, on PC is block 3 times the amount of damage your health of your hit points in a heavy tank. But that makes sense. You're going to be getting your Object 279E, actually it might be. Is it 279E? No, it's not. It is the 260. You're getting yourself a 260, which is very sought after. You have to do well. And so technically you could get the tank quickly if you were able to get all those done. Because it only takes one game. But it could also take you years because some of them are hard. That's how they should have been. But they don't. They're XP-based. And because they're XP-based, and not only are they XP-based, but they're also tank-based, they hurt matchmaking when it first came out. Everybody was in autoloaders. Autoloaders tier 9 and tier 10. The amount of 1390s, 13105s out running around, and Sheridans and T49s was ridiculous. It was painful for matchmaking, and a lot of people stopped playing. I never got the Sharpshooter. I didn't get the machine right away. I never got the Tusk right away, even though those were the big ones that were sought after, and that's because matchmaking was so bad. I couldn't play. I was done, and so I didn't. Hence why I'm grinding for the Sharpshooter today. But KB is an awful one. We had a really good manager, and he was male. I can't remember his name. But he was really good. But he moved on to warships. Everybody moved on to warships. All the good guys from console moved on. It's a completely new team now. And that was when Warship Legends came out. Why do I play in radar? It's just what I'm used to. And I get turned around when I use the square. I get turned around bad. IS-3 might not see me. Oh, now he will, but we'll still try for it. In this matchmaking, though, our tank is going to be pretty powerful. Because this turret is going to work really, really well. If the gun works, that is. .704. So there's my turret working against the 704, huh? What do you think of that? This is a bot lobby, by the way. In case you guys haven't realized already, it is a bot lobby. Dude, this guy's good. He's shooting him in the ammo rack. It's a pleasure to play with this guy. He sent me a message, actually, and I forgot to answer it. Alright, who's just behind us now? Owie. I know how. That's too bad. I didn't think he'd be able to push that high with all those guys looking at him, but he did. I was hopeful to spot the 705A here, but wasn't able to. This guy's got absurd DPM. Nuts. That was what I didn't want to have happen. This game's not won yet. Oh, now it is. Now it is. Wonderful by this Panther too, man. Love him. We might get snapped here, but we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Boop. Tracked him. He's coming. Dude, I can just retrack you. Dude, this Panther 2 is a legend. Absolute Chad. I think he's the guy who messaged me. It's not. It's a different TT. This guy's gonna still get a GG though. I know we were fighting bots, but man was on point regardless. Oh, he's on PlayStation. Oh well. You just want what's good for the game. So do all of us, I think. It's difficult. What just happened? The log doesn't show us anymore, does it? I just heard a noise. What was that noise? I don't know. I don't know. How many days do we have for this? 111. Okay, good. All right, Valor. We should have enough to redeem. Yeah, this. 37,250. Was that enough for it? Or do we need one more 500? Oh! We're just about there. And then we'll bot them all. But I'm greedy, dude. I want it for myself. What am I gonna get? I'm gonna get the last thing. It's the last thing I haven't got. I'm probably gonna send it to someone though. I'll probably just send it to Pilla. Not to. They're like, oh, send me something, guys. As everyone wants me to send them something, but I'm probably just gonna do that. Okay, log shows you stuff if you click in the LS and cycle it. Oh. Okay. Log. Oh. Shells, that's the... Okay. It was this. I think it was this. So we got more... Oh, yeah, we got more regiment points. So the clan, my clan got more regiment points. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, what tiers can we do for this one, by the way? I keep forgetting to check that. 6 and up? Oh. Well, if that's the case. I have a French boy that wants to be played. This one. I love this one. Alright. I'm going to be right back, guys. I've been having a lot of water, you see, but so just give me one moment. Alright, let's see here. We're back. Stage 4 out of 8. Nice. So I'm going to get this last stage done, and then that will be the stream. We've had a pretty good stream today. I've had fun. And that's because the goals have been simple. Nothing crazy. 60% win rate today, though. We could be doing better. You're seeing Arnie with so much health? Yup. They do 40% less damage now. But they have a lot of health. They're like trying to make them direct fire or whatever, but it's not working. How's Grace doing? She's doing great. We had a bit of an issue the other day because we forgot the shot. And so some things flared up a little bit, but nothing too serious. She's doing well. Still high risk, but it's to be expected. Where are we gonna go? Oh, we're gonna go down to the railroad. I'm gonna try to shoot people coming up here. The other option is down the middle and shooting there. In fact, I might start there. In fact, because of this spawn, I am gonna start there. It's just we're so short, we can't really shoot over the fountain, which is kind of something you need to do to work this. You got 5 forward in the face. This guy's nice and tall. We might be able to shoot him. Activate my food for the accuracy. And bounce off of his cupola with 170 pen. French super heavies, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, get out of here. There's a stupid tank. Funny thing is, he probably has no idea how broken his tank is. Let's help with this guy. He's track, that's nice. Oh, a Churchill. How about now? I found a Bursa. And Artie's this way? From bar? There's the piggy. We knew we'd find him. Aim for that engine here. Nice. We just oranged it though. Aim for the engine again. Got it. A tricky spot because of the tank destroyers. I don't know how that Artie's still alive. Dude, Leopard bounced off him like 4 times. After we halted him there. He turned for me. Very rude. Bar's still alive, so we gotta go. Wait for this AC. Fortunately, we're rear mounted. Which is not great. Oh, I tried to sneak past him. Went for the fun. Didn't happen, didn't happen. That's fine. We just need XP, so we're getting our ×2s. What are the contracts? The contracts allow you to earn certain tanks. I'll show you where to find them. Greetings. Hello, Germany. Alright, so go over to your challenges tab. Then right trigger, left trigger, get to the contracts. And here are your contracts you get to choose from. Alright, and then you select one And bada bing, bada boom. It tells you what to do. For instance, for me, stage 1, I need to win a battle and earn 2400 XP in any number of battles. Stage 2 was making the top 5, earn XP, and so on and so forth. Real easy stuff. It's just a lot of experience is required. And so they start getting longer and longer. I believe it's exponential. No, this more than double, so it's even more than exponential. It is. Wow. Wow. So a lot of experience is going to be needed. And then you get yourself the Sharpshooter, which is what I'm going for. Let's do the Rover. We have full gold in here, too. And then we're going to go on a buying spree. With all the credits we have, we're going to buy a bunch of tanks back. Okay, who's my crew? Probably him. But I actually have a Sheridan crew as well, which I think makes more sense on a tank like this. How much? What's that mean? What does it mean? Oh yeah, man, we should do more emotes on the channel. Emojis, I mean. Because we have the anti-arty, we have the dull server, the Operation Overhaul. One of our best operations on the channel that actually worked. And we have Save the Turtle. Oh yeah, the Sharpshooter, it is. It's got the T95 E2 hull. American. The British Chieftain Mark 6 turret, and the E50 gun. How much money? Oh, we're going to spend a lot of it. We have 160 million. Which means we had a pretty good opening thanks to some guy called, what was his name? It was an X Machine. I think that's what his name was. But it's been very helpful. I've been buying back a lot of Tech Tree tanks. Very kind indeed. Because we have this series called Playing What Kills Me, and so it's very helpful to have certain tanks. Okay, let's go. This tank is absurd. I think it's just better than the T-37. Am I wrong? Maybe it has some things that aren't as good, but overall I think it's better. And what are we going up against? A T-21. T-21 is just vastly inferior. This Rover is basically the old Chaffee. I would love to get killed by a unique tank no one plays. The problem is, because people don't play them, you're less likely to get killed by them. Well, isn't this awkward? I didn't see him coming up. So that's a Primo Victoria. That thing's got absurd DPM. And apparently I can't pen him. 76 millimeters of upper plate armor. I'm pretty sure we just went into his turret 3 times in a row. Now he's getting overconfident. Remember how I said their tank is just inferior. Well, never mind. We killed it anyway. Who is this bot still shooting at me, man? Just got double tapped by an SVAC. He was shooting at this guy. I just tanked it for him. We're going to lose that game because they have an SVAC, so. Lights and mediums were allowed to play. Tier 6. What do we have for the medium side to get some ×2s off of? Let's see here. Oh, the 88 makes an absurd amount of experience. Let's get it. That map sinks? Oh, it's awful. I'm so glad to not be on it. It's one of those where I don't really mind. I think we have a good crew. Not her. Oh, the T-54, I think, is my jack of all trades. Yes, it is. Another tank. I have nothing but gold. 132 pen is really bad. Excuses, right? Win conditions, SVAC unlocked. It's true. It's basically a tier 10. I would prefer it than many of the tier 10 tank destroyers in a tier 10 match because of the accuracy it has. And then you do 780 damage a shot, so if you just wait for your double shot every 16 seconds or whatever it is. It almost puts the grill to shame. But you get to shoot at tier 6s. Speaking of, they have one. And so do we, and there are tier 6s. This is going to be rough. Painfully rough. Isn't the Muffin a subscriber? The Muffin Man? I think he is. Don't like the machine gun tanks? Yeah. No, that is slop. And it should not be in World War II. This is a good looking tank though. This is beautiful. I love the T-34, T-34s. That's a really pathetic bounce. Very pathetic, this gun sometimes feels. He's dead. We got nothing. Nothing out of that one. Well, we've done 0 damage thus far. Well, I missed what I was aiming at, and I hit someone else. That's embarrassing. Nice. Should have waited for this guy to spawn him so I could have given him some assist. American Camel's 3K flags? Yeah, that's where I would want to spend it. But I think I'm going to buy that last tank just so I have them all. Also, I'm going to take the hill. We're going to go the long way. Not sure who spotted me there. Someone on the hill, I think, poked. They have an AMBT and a Stone Cold. Maybe I can't take the hill. Best way is tier 3 or Cold War to grind points. Yes, facts finally moving up. I was like, wait, if the tier 6 can move up, maybe I can move up. Yeah, I wish this thing was more accurate. And BT hiding in the back. What's the distance on these guys? Yeah, you just saw that right. 0 damage with HE. More XP though. We're gonna go back to the rover because I have a feeling we lost. You're very welcome, Alex. I'm glad you're getting your second marks. Good stuff. Light tanks sometimes take longer to queue up because they mirror them. The mirror. Wow. How's everybody been, huh? We're just sitting here waiting. While we wait, look, we're going to do something. We're going to look more at this stuff because this is fun. It tells you how many people it's tracked. 16 players out of 145,000. 95 out of 419,000. 78 out of 330,000. 100 out of 394,000. Wow. So the comment's the rarest. Of 0.01%. E75 is the least rare. 0.043%. Minimum battles, we'll go 50. It's T67, that is my best tank. With W8, that is. Okay, what about win rate? Leopard 1A1. After 110 games, I'm maintaining a 80%. People tell me, CloneGuy, you don't know what you're doing in Cold War. That's why you don't play Cold War. Meanwhile, I'm playing the Leopard 1A1, which isn't a good tank in Cold War. It's a tier 10 tank. It's literally a tier 10 tank, but in Era 2. 80% win rate. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing over there, guys. My 112 has an 80% win rate, by the way. Despite everything. Crazy stuff. Doing well in the 1390. Holy moly. Doing really well in the T10. Bot lobby. Let's see here. A lot of bots. Dude, there's like a bunch of ants swarming. Welcome to the bot lobby, huh? Now we're getting proxied by this guy. Thank goodness he didn't ram me. Let's go for the fuel tank, actually. Oh, I just took that from someone. Just track the guy. Jackal killed himself. Wow, I'm like, this is gonna be a tough one to win, and then Jackal just kills himself. Never mind. Because we still have bots left, and they don't. So we're going up against real players now. Why are you facing me? And with HE? He's stocked though. I mean, that's the 100 mil, I think. Or the 105, which is horrifying. And we jammed his turret. One more average roll. Oh, yeah. That's big. If we got snapped there, that would have been awkward. I'm gonna be sneaky here and just go up above them. Not happening. If he's moving, we just shoot him. Talon can't hit anything on the move, so. He figured it out. He's like, oh, you're gonna aim at me? I don't like that. Now he'll have the high ground, but it's all good. They actually gonna reset? Or cap? They might. I'm hopeful one of them jumps off. Or this T-150, you know, actually resets. But he's not going to, he's distracted. Yeah, no, he's shooting the wrong guy. We're gonna get capped out. Dude, you're platooned. Oh, he's platooned with the Talon. The two guys capping aren't platooned. Oh. The fact that 3 of them jumped on, and of course one of them jumped off, but at the same time is mind-blowing. That never happens. Like, they jumped on at the same time. So there was no time to react. Basically, I was waiting for them to jump on before I head back. Like, you know, one guy to jump on. But then they're just like, you know what? We'll all go on. It's like, wow. Such coordination. Redshire. a bold push. Shoot down the Zeppelin and then make a bold push. This thing maneuvers very nicely. I wasn't expecting them to get a light tank there. That shouldn't be an issue though. It's not a scary light tank. Now this is pod racing. Give my team some more targets to shoot at. One day we'll hit. We'll hit one of these shots. Where are you going? Come back. How is this game still this close? Kill tank maybe? This gun is giving me the biggest troll. Some of the biggest trolls I've seen. I'm getting from this tank. I didn't mean to ram him there. That was bad driving. Oh well. Very bad driving. Who's left? AT2, huh? How's the contract grind going? This might be the last to the stage I'm on. That one hits, so I haven't been able to hit anything on the move. And that one hits. Okay, game. So be it. Not only do you avoid the cap going over here, but you have a really nice shot into this area. One down. I want this guy, but the 5-4 is gonna get him. Yep. Look who found him. Me. There we go. Not a bot lobby that time, too. We probably would have died if it was, because the bots just YOLO over that hill. But we were fighting against real people. That was actually pretty fun. Zooming around like that. Uh, 12,000 XP with no boosters? Yeah, that's going to be enough for stage 4 to be complete for sure. Yep, there it is. There it is. So we're on to stage 5. That is where I'm going to finish my grinding today. Assist with spawning damage totaling at least 1 times your maximum health. I mean, we got it there. That's not an issue at all. Tier 6. Oh, it has to be a medium or light tank. I needed 3K. Yeah, easy. Easy. That one people struggle with. Pull out a bat chat. Maybe your bat chat tier 9 or your bat chat tier 10, your leopard prototype, or pull out a light tank, a medium tank at tier 6. You can do medium tanks at tier 6, so you can literally do the Cromwell to get this done, guys. Just pull out your Cromwell and play it like a light tank, and you can get it done real easy. This is one I know people sometimes struggle with. But you can do it. You can get it done. Now, before we finish off, let's go to tanks here. Germany. So we need to grind the German artillery, believe it or not. I know that sounds wild, but I do want to, and here's why. Because I'm about to own every German tank in the game. Let's do that here on stream, and then we'll call it. That thing's really good, by the way. This tank here. It's really fast. Yeah, go 64 at that tier. Everybody's playing the Stuarts, but they don't realize that the Germans also have a pretty crazy tank at that tier. Spending all my money to get it done. Ew, piggies, huh? I wish you could disable this, so I could just go rapid fire by them. Brosk as well, good for spotting. Oh, you're right. I forget to mention premium tanks often. But no, the Brosk probably, because it also has no health, it's really low. Probably one of the best for it. 100%, you're right. But if you don't have a premium tank, a Cromwell, I think, is probably the best for that. But wow, guys, yeah, we're going to have to grind the German artillery. Or we could just use our free XP, get it done, you know? But we're saving that free XP. Saving it for new tank lines. There we go. Bought them all. Let's make sure. Yeah. That's everything. Wonderful. Now the question is, how many garage slots? 240. So I don't know what the maximum amount of vacant slots are, but the fact that we only had 252 makes me think that I didn't have as many as that I thought I did. So yeah. But thanks guys for coming out. Hope you all enjoyed. Be able to grind all premiums. Imagine. Grind the artillery on stream. Maybe we do. Imagine. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe, of course, if you're not already. Thanks again for coming out. I'll have a video later today, but it's going to just be that opening if you missed it with some numbers that I didn't add to it. You have 385. Okay, so you can have more. You can have more. But yeah. If you want to know the numbers for what we got on the opening, be sure to check out that video because we're going to go through the numbers as well. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.